Namaskar. We live in a world of extremes. On the one hand, humanity is suffering from a virus with its mutations. And on the other hand, we observe an extraordinary technological development in various fields. In order not to be swept away by any extreme, we need a spirituality which anchors us and which centers us in our true being, which is also sufficient to withstand all the opposites and at the same time free from any limitations and bondages. Today we are entering one text which belongs to what is generally called Kashmiri Shaivism, and which to any mind and in my experience can lead us very far in our search for something ultimate and fulfilling. The name of this text is Vatulanatha Sutra. It means the brief aphorisms by a siddha or a perfect sage named Vatulanatha, with a commentary by one Ananta Shaktipada, means one who possesses infinite energies. The brevity of the text, only 13 sutras, and its intensity are proportionate. The aim and possible result of this text and its practice is nothing less than sudden enlightenment. How is it possible? Is not a strenuous effort needed to reach a state of peace, detachment, joy, and liberation? The text tells us that the ultimate goal lies beyond any human effort. In order to understand this powerful approach, we will today only throw light on the introductory verse called Mangala, because they open up the whole text and are benedictory. For everyone approaching such a text, they put you immediately at another state of consciousness. You are as if lifted up from your ordinary way of perceiving things to a transcendent level. For this purpose, these verses are also sung and recited and not just read. In all philosophical or spiritual texts in Sanskrit, the benedictory verses are addressed either to the deity or to the guru to obtain blessing for achieving the goal of that text. Interestingly, the author invokes what he calls sahasabaram. Now, sahasa being an adjective, it means both sudden, intense, powerful, and also courage. So the meaning implies both the quality of the goal, which is sudden inspiration and sudden enlightenment, and also the quality required from the one who embarks on such a path, that is, courage and intensity. Ideally, this inspiration can be attained from the mouth of the guru. But what to do if there is no guru with this quality and experience? The Tantras tell us that there are two other ways to attain enlightenment. One is through the Shastras, through the scriptures, and the other is by oneself. But oneself means spontaneous experience or which has been gracefully received from any unknown source of grace. But what more is said about that suddenness or intensity? This first verse of this Mangala shlokas is a statement, starts with a statement on the union of opposites, Sankhatta Khattana Baludita, which is a powerful union. It can be also the union of two sexes, but it means the union of any opposites. And this is another way of approaching non-duality, overcoming every duality by a powerful union. And the purpose of the teaching and experience is precisely to overcome duality at every level. Then it says this is void beyond the void, shunya atishunya. Now we experience so many levels and states of void, both in our spiritual practice and also in our daily life. But this void is beyond all these other voids which are experienced by everybody. So this emptiness is the ultimate void, which is changeless. After going through many changes, we have to reach that level, which is changeless. It is not limited. It shines everywhere, and that light is not seen by everybody, although it shines everywhere. But it is seen in the vision of the one who moves freely in the space of consciousness. Kicharadrisha. This is a very powerful statement about the one who is actually capable and qualified for this path to sudden enlightenment. Thus, this goal of this enlightenment is not far off. It is right here. It is ever present. We only need to allow it's present in our own space of consciousness, where all opposites and dualities are already overcome.